Alright, hi guys, here we are for this spriting tutorial for Final Fantasy Tactics. Some of you are curious as to how to add in palettes. There's actually a, hold on a sec, oops. There's a question that was asked and I'm going to actually answer it through the use of this video because I think visuals are much more powerful than just a text up tutorial. Alright, what if there's a specific sprite that I have and I want this to be applied to a job using Shishi, da 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 da. It says, but for any enemy that I will encounter with the same opposing job will look like she's all in black. All right, I know. All right, so the question basically is, how do I make it so that an enemy palette doesn't look all black? Well, to answer your question, the reason why they're all black is because they don't have a corresponding palette assigned to that character. Or in other words, if I open up Shishi right here, I'm going to show you very quickly. I'm going to use this sprite as an example too. I'm going to use Dart. All right, so what you're talking about is, okay, so this is a sprite and this is also a palette. This is the first palette. If you look right here, there's no more. That's because they're not loaded in. That's the reason why a sprite looks all black. It's because they don't have a palette loaded in. Sprite 1, or if you have FFT Patcher, if you look in there, the palette 0 is the same thing as sprite 1 in this. You can load up to 8 sprites if you want. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to add in palettes as well as portraits. So, alright, to begin, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your corresponding sprite wherever it may be, whether it's in custom sprites, whether it's in the forums somewhere, or maybe if you want to get a generic sprite from in-game or something. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is load your sprite in the Shishi, whatever version you want. Okay. You're also going to want to, actually, yeah, you're going to load it in the Shishi. Oh, shoot. Hold on a sec. Yep, there we go. Okay, okay. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to load this into a program like Graphic Scale. Let me just show you quickly. Graphic Scale Free Edition. That's what you're going to want to load your BMP file into. So your BMP file, you're going to want to export it as a BMP. I already have done that for Dart. Hold on, where is he? Um, hmm. No, I haven't done it for Dart. All right, so what you're going to want to do is just export it. I'm going to name it Dart. Okay, so now that it's exported, you want to open up that program into Graphic Scale, Control Open, and I'm going to open up Dart. It's going to give you a quick preview right here. Let's see if I can show you. In this corner of the map, you're going to want to open up this palette. You're going to want to use that option, click palette. And I'm going to explain what this is in a second. Now, if you see what's on screen right here, all this black is representing just black space. Now, if you want to load, you're going to want to load a palette into your program. So in this case, it's going to be, where are you again? Dart. All right, Dart is going to be, I put the BMP right here. Now let me explain something. These first 6 rows right here, number 6, actually these first 8 rows, those are for your palettes. Those are for the actual sprites. All right, and then these bottom 8 rows right here, I'm just clicking them to show you. Those are for your portraits. You have to do one at a time. So in this case, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to highlight that whole thing by just clicking and dragging, and now you're pasting this data over. So now you have 2 palettes loaded in, 3, 4. You can do as many as you want. I just personally go up to 6 or something, 5, because you might not have a use for 8 separate palettes of the exact same of a particular unit. 6. Okay. So after you do that, when it comes to palettes like the sprites, you want to keep this box unchecked and you're going to want to push OK. And right now I'm going to save that. It affects this file. It affects this BMP. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just push the save button for you. All right, I'm going to load that BMP in I'm going to load that BMP in right now. Now, as we've seen, 1, 2, the portraits are not loaded in. Keep that in mind. Let me pull it up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. This is sprite 1 right here. Sprite 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We loaded that in. All right. Now, if you want to mess around with the actual colors, you just want to find the palette. You're just going to want to find a corresponding palette that you want to use to edit this dart sprite sheet. So for me, I'm going to go to here. Let's see. I'm going to use a female knight, for instance. And I'm going to just plop in some colors. So pick these 3 right here. 1, 2, and then 3 right here. I'm going to pick white and then yellow, because purple is gay and brown I don't really like that much. Well, chocolate rather. Now, as I said before, for the first 8 rows, those are your palettes, and you want to keep this box unchecked. Now, watch closely. Watch this right here. The colors change. Now, I'm going to do the same thing, exact same process for portraits. Now, we're going to do that. Actually, yeah, we're going to do this right here. Yeah, and keep this box checked. So now we're going to save. And you know what? Actually, let me just do this quickly. We are going. Oh shoot! Hold on. Never mind. Yeah, I don't need to show you. All right. So you're going to open up Shishi. You're going to go. Let me show you. Under the sprite option, you're going to pick import your BMP. Then you're going to select your thing. Now, we're on sprite 6. We're going to go to sprite 1. Now you can see right here that both the sprite, the palette sheet, the palettes, and the portrait have been changed. That's how you basically edit your colors. So yeah, that basically about does it. Next tutorial, I am going to show you how to change the formation screen sprites and pre-battle screen sprites and palettes or portraits. So stay tuned. Actually, it'll be in this video too. That's part 2. Yep, we're going to start right now. All right, hello everybody. Here we are for part 2 of this spriting tutorial. Now, this part of the tutorial is going to show you how to change your formation screen, sprites and portraits, etc., like the job wheel. All right. So, what you're going to want to do is you're going to need to download a program called, I think it's like FFT EVGRP, like Event Grip. I don't remember what it's supposed to be represent, but let me just show again. Go to ffhactics.com, the main website, not the forums. That's where most people hang out. You want to go to miscellaneous, and then where is it? Here it is. EVGRP. You're going to want to download that program. Okay, after you download it, and I don't think you need to install it, so I'm going to pull this bad boy up. Let's see. Shoot, I don't want to spoil too much for you guys. All right. So let me explain something. Before you even begin to use the program, you need to get another program called CDMage Beta. Well, yeah. Okay. What you're going to want to do is, shoot, I'm going to close Shishi for a minute. All right. What you're going to want to do is you're going to need to extract 2 files. One is called the unit.bin. The other one is called WLD face. Let me show you again. Unit.bin, WLD face. To get those 2 programs, you're going to need to get a program called CDMage. You need to get I don't think you need, but I got the beta version. I think it's somehow an update to the original. Okay, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open. And when you go to open, you're gonna want to go to your corresponding ISO. You're gonna want to pick option 2 on this list. You're going to say yes. What you're going to want to do then is you're going to want to click that CD as I showed you. Then you're going to go to your event folder. Now, these are all the files of the game, and they all have specific functions. The files that you're going to extract or make copies of from this are the unit.bin, wildface, and then that's it. That's all you need to extract. So you'll right click on the corresponding one and then say extract files, and then it's going to ask you where you want to extract them to, put in whatever directory you want. Since I already have my files up, I'm going to pull this bad boy up for you again. And what you're going to want to do, all right, my portraits and palettes, they're going to be different from what you have because I have some of my own custom ones loaded in. So here's what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to open up unit.bin, wildface.bin. You're going to actually go to File, Open, and then for So you're going to click on the corresponding tab and load up the corresponding bin file. And then you just have to find it. Since I already have mine loaded in, what you're going to want to do then, this sprite right here replaces the night. So all you're going to do is just save this little image right here, this preview image, as a BMP, and then put in a directory. All right. Now let's see. You're going to also do the same thing for the portrait as well. Okay, so, oops, hold on a second. You're going to also need Shishi as well to make this work. Okay, I'm going to go open up my ISO. I got to mention one thing. When you use your ISO file, it can only be in one program at a time. So basically, after you extract your files, close CDMage beta, because you can't have CDMage and Shishi running at the same time since they both are using the ISO. This file. All right. Let's see. Now we're gonna pretend. I'm trying to figure out what sprite I want to use. Oh well, you know what? Oops. I don't want to spoil that much stuff for you because I have some of my own custom stuff loaded in. All right, you know what? I got an idea. What we're going to do is we're going to... I don't know. Shit. All right, you know what? We're going to use this Dart. We're going to use this Dart sprite sheet to edit. We're going to edit out this portrait, and we're going to edit out this palette with Dart. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. On your computer, there should be like a print screen option. It'll basically print an image of what's on your screen. So I'm going to push that button. It should say something like PRTSC. It should be like where you normally push the insert button. It depends on your computer, but you should be able to find a program that captures everything. Now, what you're going to do with that printed screen is you're going to open it up in graphic scale. And this bad boy is still here, so keep that in mind. What we're going to do is we're going to go Control Open. Actually, no. We're going to go Control New. We're going to open up a new window, and we're going to load that data we had. See, this is everything right here. Now, the reason why you need to do this is so you can replace the corresponding ones. Yep. All right, so this is at 100% right now. We're going to zoom in 400%. Now, let's see. We got to go up a little bit more. You want to replace it with the front diagonal image right here. It's got to be in a 32 by 48 image window. I can't necessarily show you the... I'll be able to show you the size in a second. I gotta measure it out myself. All right, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna edit the palette first. Let's see, this is a 23, 24. Okay, we're gonna copy that bit for now. Oops, hold on a sec. after you save your corresponding thing as a BMP, so assuming it's the night one, you're going to want to open up that saved file into graphic scale. Let's see. I gotta keep. It's a very good idea if you keep your stuff organized. Hold on a second. All right. I'm gonna zoom in. You can't see it on screen right now. I'm zooming in. All right. So we have this bad boy right here. All what you're gonna do is with this bad boy is before you load your sprite, you could probably see where this is going. This file, this copied file, it's going to be pasted into here. But before you do that, you need to load the colored palettes in, because if you decide to paste beforehand, it looks completely messed up, which you don't want. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to load your corresponding palette in like from before. So in this case, since we're using Dart, we're going to use his palette, which is going to be right here. And here is his, sorry, this is the, no, we're doing palettes. I mean, yeah, we're doing palettes. Excuse me, not portraits. You load the bad boy in, keep it unchecked, push OK. This will look weird, but that's fine. Now is the time you want to use copy and then the paste function. Now, whoops, hold on a second. Voila. The sprite's loaded in. Now, it doesn't even show you, but this is a 24 by 40 pixel window. That's how large it is. So now if you want to get a side-by-side comparison, sorry that it's a little, this window's relatively large, so it's kind of hard for me to fit it in the screen. I have a small window to work with. If you look at them side by side, they're pretty close. Now all what you do is save this bad boy. Oops, that's my main program. Now you're going to go to, why did I close this? Ugh. Okay, I accidentally closed this file. I'm just going to open up my unit.bin. And now I'm going to go to my sprites. Oops, oh, it's close. All right. Now you're going to import it, the one you just recently edited. And now it should be under, there you go. And then you just want to save it, save file. That's all. That's all there's to it for the formation screen. Then you do the exact same function for the portrait, and I'm going to do that for you right now and just show you. Really don't need much to say. Let's see. What was this file under again? 1C. All right. Oops. This thing's a little sensitive. Oh, shit. Wrong one. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, so this is 1C. You grab your corresponding one. So hold on a second. So there's your portrait right there. Now the reason why we're using this print screen option is because with print screen you can also get the portrait as well. Now here's the thing though. If you try to use the actual BMP that you exported it as, this, if you zoom in 400%, the portrait's messed up. It's okay. It's meant to be like that. See? That's why you wanted to use the print screen option, so that you can actually just copy it outright. This is in a, let's see, 48 by 32 image. Now you want to rotate it or horizontal 90 degrees to the left so it's on its side. Now remember, you want to load the colors in. So we're going to go load palette. Then we're going to go to Dart and we're going to load his portrait in. This is the portrait. Keep that checked for portraits, unchecked for palettes. Colors look a little bit weird, but that's okay. Now, you want to click back on this one, push Control Copy. Now you're going to load Control Alt, Control Paste, and basically that's it. I mean, if you look at them side by side, they're pretty much the exact same. There's no difference really. Now the color selection doesn't look that great for the color for the actual thing, but this is just a test. I'm just showing you how to do it. So that basically does it for the portrait. You go back in the FFT grip, and now you just import. Now this is the portrait. I just name them accordingly, and save file. And then you also want to save this one as well. It's going to do a save as function, so you save it as a brand new thing, call it whatever you want. Once you're all done with this, all this editing, you open up, I got to close out Shishi, hold on a second. You open up your ISO with CDMage, as indicated beforehand. Now you're going to pick this second option, remember that. You want to say yes to that. You're going to go to your event folder. Those files that you saved. Now all what you do is just to go to import file, grab the unit.bin that you edited with FFT grip, as well as the wild face and wild face 4 right here, and then load up your ISO, check the formation screen, check the pre-battle screen, check the job wheel. If it all looks out great, then you did it right. So that about does it. Hope this answered a lot of your questions.